when you face each other in Oracle.
I'm back live again.
All right,
Wait, who's the first DPS? Really?
I don't remember. They weren't good. They played Doom and got rolled.
Oh.
Okay, so Twitch. Back on Eichenwald, you decided to come out on the Sombra pick on defense. What was the thoughts behind that, and why did you play it considering you're more known as a Reaper Mage 2 trick, and the Sombra did not look that great?
To be honest with you, Rogue said, go Reaper or Sombra, your choice. So I told Siri to flip a coin, one being Reaper, two being Sombra, and she chose two, so I went Sombra.
That
works, I guess.
That's how I picked player of the match last week, so you know.
Alright, and then the second question is, so Caraxus, formerly known as Raster Kirby, he's a brand new DPS to this roster. He's picked him up near the end of Oracle.
Mm-hmm.
How does he fit into this team, and how do you prefer him as your DPS duo compared to the last guy you guys had? It didn't seem to do all that hot.
Caraxus has been great. I love him as my new DPS duo. He really opens up strategies for me to go on flanks and do what I can do best as Reaper.
Mm-hmm.
And he also has massive carry potential every game we play.
Yeah,
because he's always on the
He's been
flank.
a great addition.
He is also always on the flank.
He's been a great addition.
He's also a veteran in the scene. He's been around almost as long as I have. I've been around since about AGL Season 2 time frame, which was about 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago at this point. I think it's actually, no, yeah, about 3 years ago. He's been around since then, so he brings in that major veteran presence. I've faced him quite a bit throughout the years. And you seem to be somebody new to the scene. Have you any competitive experience before Eclipsed?
My first team was about a year ago this time. It was for CSS, which is Voyager's old team.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first team. That was Mog. We ended up winning. I was a starter DPS on that team. And then a lot of shit went down. So Eclipse said, we'll trial you. And that's when I started playing for them. Haven't had much time in the competitive scene, but...
So basically, Voyagers is another former team of yours. So does it feel nice to take this win off them, considering they're a former team?
Most definitely. I can't say I really don't like the players on the team, but the team in general I just hate.
Yeah,
it's just like a little rivalry for me.
Yeah, I don't doubt that one. I know it's always fun to go up against former teams and beating them, especially even former teammates. I know whenever I see a former teammate on the other side of that, on the other side of the game, I want to win that game even more.
Yeah, it just gives me a little extra edge. When I saw Hunter Tank come out on that D.Va, I just wanted to always take him out of mech and kill him first things first.
Yeah, I don't doubt that one. Except, like, there's a few people in this tournament I've teamed with in the past. Is Hunter Kane and a few of these Voyagers players all the people you've ever teamed with in the past, or anybody from previous teams that you've seen around?
I believe I was teammates with Hunter Tane, maybe Lil Yukan. I think Mad 6, but I didn't play on the Voyagers for that long. They were new additions when they changed from CSS to Voyagers.
Yeah.
So that's when we just kind of all disbanded the old CSS team.
Yeah. And Copy on Eclipse, is this a name change or is it a brand new player on the team?
He's a brand new player that we picked up, I would say, a month ago. And he's honestly been doing great on off tank. Really love him. He's a great player.
Alright. Does he bring in anything like special to the field that the previous off tank did?
Oh, yeah, he definitely improves our tank line massively. When Rogue isn't getting shattered, he's out there doing work.
You guys all seem a bit hesitant to swap to the D.Va pick. Is that like Copy Zero Pool or just more confident like a Zarya? Or do you guys just think Zarya's a better pick?
I feel Kopi's pretty good at both Zarya and D.Va, but we wanted to have D.Va mostly for her playstyle now, which is with that 3-second cooldown on her boosters. She can just get in aggressively and get out. It really helps us get in pick damage and build up ults quickly. Also opens up the game for me as Reaper to go in and get a pick on someone who's diving.
Yeah, especially like if you go into that Reaper and they Matrix you while you're in there, you get so much damage in those 2 seconds that the Matrix is up.
Yeah.
Alright, is there anything you want to shout out? Twitch, Twitter, anything?
I mean, his
well,
name.
My Twitch is in the name.
Twitch.tv/easy.
What I would like to say though, this win was for Cobra.
Yeah, he's on vacation right now, isn't he?
He is on vacation, but he was given a lot of shit when he left the Voyagers to go on Eclipsed, and I know he wanted to be here just as badly as I did, but this win was for him.
Yeah, was he unable to play in your guys' final against Voyagers as well in a previous tournament?
Not sure.
Okay.
When do we scrim y'all?
I know, right? Next Sunday, actually, at 8 EST, we stream you guys.
Okay. Just don't
So
let Craxus play far the entire time.
That'd be great. Because we have trials, we have new people.
Yeah, our entire
So
support
tries
line.
meta v meta mirrors. Does bunch of new players. We got hard fucked over by Muda recently, so there's that.
Yeah.
Fucked over how?
He joined our team, so because SR reasons, we had to cut our own support. We're gonna cut him anyways because of attitude issues. And then like a week and a half after Muda, and we'd already cut the other support, so we were down to like 6, 7 players. We had another trial
We had 5 people.
Well, we had 5 at the time, but we had 7 at the time. One was a trial, and the other one was Muda. And the trial chose a different team, and Muda went back to Ascendance.
And it really hurt us.
Yeah,
So,
we
like,
went down to
we're-
5 players. I was like,
We went like 2 weeks without scrimming because of this, and it's unfortunate.
That is really tough. That hurts your team a lot.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Muda chose a
Not
team that
practicing
has
for
a
that
lot worse tank line as well.
Yeah, Muda did not perform well at all in his game today. I haven't released the schedule for next week yet, but I want to say now we are doing hero pools next week.
Oh, cool.
We are going to be banning the same heroes that are in Overwatch League for the hero pools.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
We're
that
gonna
means
be
we're
able to destroy.
So we're just gonna see
So-
Raster Kirby on far the entire time.
Yes, Kirby will probably be on far a lot, or Hanzo. So next week there is no next week there's no Reinhardt, no McCree, no Widowmaker, and no Moira.
So I'm playing
So-
Winston all week. Let's go.
So you know a lot of teams don't know how to. They don't really have Ana players. A lot of them have Moira players because they aren't the most mechanically skilled players.
Yeah, of course.
I saw in this game today, both teams are running a lot of Anas or the Moira. How do you think this is, or a lot of the Moiras or the Ana, I mean? Do you think it's going to affect play from your team or Voyagers? Because it seems like either team really wanted to flex over that Ana very often.
Oh, Moira is banned, aren't they?
I don't think it'll hurt us as much as it'll hurt Voyagers. We have a great Ana player in Thao, and he was lagging a lot today, so he couldn't play. On support really wasn't gonna help.
Bro, if I'm on 400 ping, I'm playing Ana. I don't care.
The question is, can Rogues play the Winston though to a high level?
Yeah,
'Cause
Rogues can't play that Reinhardt
I've never,
next week.
I've never seen him play Winston.
Oh,
Right,
we'll see. It's like
You guys have
super.
to think so. Few teams in this league. What teams do you think would be benefited by this change besides yourself?
Besides being able to play
Give me some
cracks.
names.
Besides your team, what team do you think?
I
would
think he's
benefit?
asking for the other team names.
Yeah.
Ascendance is one. They never look hot on the McCree, really. Voyagers, Blitzkrieg Spartans, and what's the other team?
I don't know.
Honestly, Oblivion got banned. Adios.
Audios just looks really bad right
I
now.
think
Period.
I think Adios is gonna be hurt the most out of this, and then after that, it's probably Voyagers and Ascendants.
Okay. I actually think this could actually benefit Adios because they've always tended to want to play more far compositions. They never really look good when they're not playing the far, in my opinion. So I think this can really benefit them, not having those two key hit scan players. And I'm not sure how their tank line's gonna do. 'Cause
Here's
I
the
know
thing.
Kill and Nick as like Reinhardt player.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: with Reinhardt being banned, double hit scan is gonna become so much more meta.
Double hit
two-
scan is banned.
Yeah,
Two of them are
both.
banned. You have Ashe and Soldier, you have maybe,
Yeah.
but
That's a pretty strong composition considering Widow's gonna be out of the mix.
You also have dive tanks still in, and dive tanks will be able to shut down these hit scans if they correctly dive targets.
I'm
let's
worried
just
that
say-
I don't think a lot of main tanks in this league can play a
Let's
good
just
Winston.
say, for us, Cora might go the Ash, I'll go the Reaper. We'll set down those.
You know,
Tanks
or
pretty
you put
easily.
Karax on the Pharah.
Or that, yeah.
You know, would not
Lord-
surprise me if you guys put Kirby on the Pharah.
Praise to God, don't put that kid back on Widow.
Yeah, he was the hottest person on that hero.
I'm going to let you know this. He didn't hit a single headshot in our first attack.
Really?
Other than
He's like
other than
nothing
his
but body
submachine
shots.
guns, every single shot was a body shot.
Until that does defense where he hit a few. I was confused. He actually hit shots. And he was right above the Reinhardt. He should have directed down the Reinhardt and just missing the headshot. Like, bro, how do you miss this shot?
It's most of it's on stream. Just let y'all know that.
That's
I
just,
was-
I think
you
that's just
can
nerves, like, in the moment, like, you know when you have that perfect shot lined up and you just, like, kind of flicker it?
you can
Yeah.
you can watch it and roast him for it though, so it's fine.
To be fair, we did. I did, heavily.
Yeah.
But
can't
that's gonna be
wait to
about
hear it.
it. That's gonna be about it for the day. You have a good night, man. Yeah,
too, guys.
you played really well today.
Thank you. See you guys.
Yep.
I am